Hello and welcome to the webinar organized by APPSeCONNECT, which is an integration platform and we connect enterprise business application with each other. Today we will discuss about the process and important guidelines for evaluating a cloud integration platform and challenges of iPaaS. I am Shomita, the presenter of today's webinar. I work as a documentation lead in InSync and I am an active member of Kolkata Community, ITF, and Society of Technical Communicator. I am an avid reader and an occasional blogger. You can check my Twitter and LinkedIn handle as given here. So let us quickly go to the agenda for today's webinar. In today's webinar, we will see about the cloud integration platform, balance governance and speedy development, and we will discuss about chosen integration platform is generic in handling any sort of application. Is your cloud integration platform adept in data mapping? And how stringent are the security and compliance protocol in your chosen cloud platform? Does your cloud platform provides data accuracy after integration? And we will also discuss about the reasons behind the failure of iPaaS project. So, talking about cloud integration platform, we cannot overlook the need of cloud infrastructure as a service provider to run the business in present day. Because as host of companies are switching the infrastructure to the cloud with the aid of experts in the domain of computing and data storage, like Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure, Amazon Web Services, to name a few. Now, these cloud adapters are relishing superior agility and system consistency and cost savings on their day to day business need. What more you can ask for? The payback of cloud infrastructure is plenty. And of course, is give better data security and governance. The transition of integration from traditional system to cloud is enormously beneficial. Beneficial like the applications are easily deployed in the cloud infrastructure, manageable to connect with the rest of the company's IT framework to run seamlessly and operating activities. The complete iPaaS solution wraps the tools and service into a service oriented architecture where the software, data, and REST operation interact in an active environment for a simplified control. Certainly, you are exploring cloud based platform to improve integrity, governance, data security, and of course, your overall rapid data flow. That is vital for integration. Therefore, a safer way is to spend most of your energy on evaluating the best available cloud integration platform or tool available in the market, and that too as per your requirement. So today I will discuss about few tips for accessing the right cloud integration platform suitable for your business. First and foremost, does your cloud integration platform balance governance with speedy development? Because at the end of the day, time is money, and you believe it too. Significant business benefits come with replacing outdated, disparate system. Therefore, data transformation happens securely, reliably, and rapidly. If compared to previous integration solutions, iPaaS provides a big alteration for those who drastically want to reduce the time consumed for development and implementation process. Yes, you need time consumption based on the integration. Increasing demand for integration platform has resulted in accomplishing faster development rates of the integration platform as a service market. Requirements are high and business processes are unique nowadays, but market needs smooth process resulting in faster development and efficient solution for unique business process with AppSeConnect. And AppSeConnect offers ready developed business process for integration. So here we are talking about a product AppSeConnect. So like AppSeConnect provides specific solutions for rapid development to balance governance with the speed of development. As such, it is vital to balance governance with speed of development when evaluating integration solutions. Business nowadays are unique in every way, and AppSeConnect provide easy drag and drop feature to integrate such business process in quicker way. And AppSeConnect offers ready developed business process for integration, because here in AppSeConnect you get pre-built connectors which helps the user to integrate the pre-packaged application. Users get the privilege of having pre-built connectors with pre-built mapping that ensures quick integration between application without working manually on prerequisites. AppSeConnect offers ready developed integration for frequent business related processes. Pre-packaged workflow integrates data between the pre-packaged application based on sales cycle or based on some different business scenarios. Now let's go to the second important point for your evaluation of cloud integration platform. Here you need to check that your chosen integration platform is generic in handling any application. Because before choosing your cloud integration solution, it is important to check the generic framework of the platform to let you add an extra service on the go for your business, and thereby enabling and supporting all data transfer protocols. And integration platform should be generic enough to support and integrate unique business processes. Enabling and supporting all data transfer protocol is of utmost requirement, as some integration require quantifiable effort in execution. Hence, your cloud integration platform should accommodate many applications to safeguard its supports for several generic protocol. Integration platform should be generic enough to support and integrate unique business process. Before choosing an integration platform, you need to make sure the platform should at least cater many application, common and maybe both uncommon, to ensure it supports a number of generic protocols. Now, talking about AppSeConnect adapter covers complex software programs to create fluidity with API protocols. AppSeConnect also offers generic RESTful adapters for custom application which are REST oriented. So AppSeConnect offer SDK, which is software development kit to build connectors in the platform, and comes with many applications with the support for adapter development for organization based application. AppSeConnect adapters encompass complex software programs to create fluidity with any available protocols in the market. For providing generic behavior in the operations like get, put, post, delete, to name a few, when working with applications that are custom based or specific to any organization. Also, AppSeConnect offers a generic REST-based adapter with the capability of integration between any application which trails a REST protocol, which means any application that support RESTful API protocol with basic and OAuth 2 authentication. AppSeConnect can integrate those applications to and from using the generic REST adapter. The third important evaluation point is your cloud integration platform adapt in data mapping. Because easy mapping of schemas and attributes are vital, mapping process implementation should be relatively easy, as many users may not be from the core technical background. The transformation between application is done using mapping schemas and attributes. Often users prefer easy transformation mapping process that is relatively easy to implement, as many users may not be from core technical background, as we were talking about. The process should be robust and easier to implement, as many users can be citizen integrator, and regarding citizen integrator they can be a data analyst, business analyst, any data on the go, because they work with only data, they understand only data. Easier process might sound decent, but user needs to contemplate on complex mapping conditions as well. Whereas our AppSeConnect provides easy drag and drop feature to implement mapping, whereby a citizen integrator can use it as much required, because the conditional mapping or open source mapping might be required based on the requirement. AppSeConnect provide easy implementation of transformation through mapping. We will cite some examples in which AppSeConnect helps in easy mapping process. Let us see the scenario one. Suppose an e-commerce application is a source application supports country code for the United States as US, and destination application supports the country code as US. For two different code, the code needs to be matched. And in AppSeConnect, this can be easily done from the drag and drop feature, and it is known as lookup mapping. In scenario 2, Similarly, for tax too, lookup mappings are implemented, which makes complex solution easy for transforming accurate data. Here also you can see that how tax are mapped easily between a source application and destination application. That is the magic of AppSeconnect platform. Any person without a core technical background can easily, with basic knowledge of AppSeconnect, can do the mapping. How stringent is the security and compliance protocol in your chosen cloud platform? Digital domains are often susceptible to security threats. Centralized platforms make it easier to identify the threats and vulnerabilities. Safeguarding the compliance with industry standards like GDPR, PCI Security Standards Council, HIPAA, to name a few. So, what's more significant with regards to ensuring your information, regardless of the storage, is having best in class security setup. For most organizations, that implies deploying an integration strategy to move information from local server to the cloud. Cloud integration platform and digital domain often is susceptible to security threat, which is irresistible to cloud environment. The correct iPaaS partner bits critical business securities like fraud detection, intruder alarms. But the advantage is that a centralized platforms make it easier to identify the threats, the vulnerabilities, and equally help in responding appropriately. Additionally, iPaaS should safeguard the compliance with industry standard like GDPR, which is General Data Protection Regulation 2016/679, which is a regulation in European Union law on data protection and privacy for all individual citizens of the European Union and the European Economic Area. As many of you know about GDPR, it also addresses the transfer of personal data outside the European Union and EEA areas. Then we talk about PCI security standards. Like payment card industry compliance refers to the technical and operational standards that businesses must follow to ensure that credit card data provided by cardholder is protected. HIPAA stands for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996, which provides data privacy and security provision for safeguarding medical information. Processing mandatory audits and visualizing threats on iPaaS interface eases the huge workload from internal IT professionals and greatly eases the cloud integration. AppSeconnect delivers top level of security to the clientels by enabling business which is totally encrypted, start from transit to rest. The password protocol is hashed while warehoused with encrypted logic, hence AppSeconnect is also GDPR compliant. And here comes the another evaluation check, that is your cloud. Does your cloud platform provide data accuracy after integration? Once said and done, every data integration happens, but how accurate is the data integration? Because every data format is considered for a motive. An organization should ensure that accurate data exists. Customers has been using integration platform to share the information with everyone at faster pace than before. And here AppSeconnect also delivers and increases the value of data through transformation through its unified portal. And AppSeconnect also provides technique like duplicate checks to reduce the amount of redundant data getting integrated, which we will talk about. Each data signifies evidence in a way no other format can, with set of exclusive attributes, structure, schema, and metadata. Integrating data from different setups add numerous stages of spear to the dataset. Handling your cloud based services and data flow crossways might feel overwhelming. The process where an organization ensures that accurate data exists throughout the complete data cycle is called data administration. It is also sufficient to find a solution with a demo to verify the accuracy rate of data after the integration process, as many customers has been using integration platform to share the information with everyone at a faster pace than before. New connection and services are naturally not ruled by a central IT team. The result may be confusing networks or point integrations. Hence, you need a solution to standardize integration and data movement across multiple groups to maintain control without slowing down innovation. And here again, AppSeConnect is magical because it delivers and increases the value of the data after transformation through its unified portal by merging and leveraging external data. We also provide duplicate data check using the action filter and time span functions for reducing redundant data flow, applying spatial data to non-spatial data, creating uniform schema for data with uneven metadata standards, thereby mining data accurately, integration after integration, so that you get accurate data after integration. We have incorporated action filters, the unified filters that fetches specific data from the source application based on the criteria provided as filters. For example, created at is used, which fetches data based on its created time. Again, we have time span functions. This sorts the this sort of function write and holds up the time executed for the sync. Therefore, for the next sync, the data would be fetched after the written date. This process reduces the redundant flow of data, making the integration process more efficient and faster. The time span function is written as $write max date. The future of data integration is on cloud. Companies now prefer to work on cloud infrastructure where things are easily accessible and controlled naturally. Successful application like NetSuite, Salesforce, our cloud-based application, and for scaling up the integration process, cloud integration technique is equally feasible. High-end integration tools are not always feasible to work with as they're heavily priced. Lesser-known tools can be of good help and can reduce the costing expenditure, but still basic groundwork should be done before selecting a cloud integration tool, as many of them would be feasible to work with. Lesser known tools can be a good match and potentially strong enough to provide the exact solution that meet your requirement. The above discussed 5 useful tips will certainly give you an insight for evaluating an integration platform before opting one, because the evaluation is vital. Without evaluating, it is not advisable to go for any data integration platform on the go. So go ahead, discover possibilities in the cloud arena and seamlessly run your business with any application. Connect with the right choice of cloud integration platform. And AppSeConnect is also one of the robust platform in the market available, which can solve your most basic to complicated problems. Now we will see like what are the reasons behind the failure of digital transformation project. According to surveys and research by Forbes, 1.3 trillion USD dollar of investment in digital transformation has been done, and 70% of this in digital transformation initiatives are subject to failures. There comes a big question mark as why, and wedging of new mobile applications channels on old and brittle infrastructure. However, research points to the fact that 70% of this digital transformation initiative will fail. The problem is that companies aren't actually transforming. Instead, they're only attempting to transform by wedging new mobile application engagement layers or channels and old and brittle infrastructure. Frankly, this is not transformation, this is stagnation. And let us see, here are some most common and expensive mistakes that send well intentioned digital projects to their doom. And the more vital of this four has been enlisted below, because organizations are not investing in experiences that client truly need. The afterthought of agile integration should be there, the speed and balance of transformation and resistance to change. So let's first see the major challenges, which talks about organizations are not investing in experiences that client truly need. Failing in digital transformation project is due to failing in keeping promises to the client. So true. Keeping the perfect citizen integrated experience will relatively increase the success rate of the integration project instead of failing. Customer usually need experiences like reduction of manual tasks, increased accuracy of data, and availability of online documentation and tutorials for easy support. Because companies recognize the importance of delivering an experience that makes them stand from their competitors. The company may define its brand promise, but it is the customer who decides whether the company delivered on its promise. There's a lot of delivering a there's a lot on delivering a positive customer experience. Failing in digital transformation project is due to failing in keeping promises to the client. Customer experience with integration platform is everything that a client requires. Keeping the perfect citizen integrator experience will relatively increase the success rate of the integration projects instead of failing. Customer usually need the experience like reduction of manual tasks. Users from different work domain uses the integration tool for some specific work purpose who prefer giving less time in integration and therefore they prefer using automated process or scheduled process. Easy features just drag and drop and drag of nodes and elements, one click validation process, easy addition of application and building connections, etc. This will reduce the time in using this integration tool. So reduction of manual tasks is vital. Then comes increased accuracy of data. Users who are analysts require the integration tool for analysis purpose, which will provide them exact data. This increased accuracy of data. This is one of the requirements the user generally looks in to initiate a project with the vendor. Inaccurate data will result in failure of the transformation project as fulfilling user demands are more prioritized. Integration tool will always have the chance of integrating redundant data if no duplicate checks are applied when fetching data. Thus, inaccuracy of data does result in failure of the integration projects and availability of online documentation tutorials for easy support. Product usability might be easy, but documentation and tutorials are always required for any application or products that need to be used. They do contain tips and tricks and pro tip that is essential for the user and citizen integrator while using the integration tool. They also have the common error and troubleshooting techniques, which by reading can provide support to the integrator when stuck on some common issue and depend on other person to get the help. Then comes the second important area, that is afterthought of agile integration. This again has four main segments which talks about culture within the organization. Survey says IT decision makers need to improve connectivity within their organization, effective and constant communications across the organization. Lack of internal communication hampers customer support. Business objective depends on integration to join disparate data sources for creating more sophisticated systems. Historically, an afterthought, application integration was cited as a top priority by 88% of respondents. But application integration across an organization has little chance of succeeding if if the culture of the organization is working against it. If the goal of transformation is to integrate application effectively and make data readily accessible across an organization, then digital leaders must find technology that can overcome inherent cultural barriers across teams. A survey conducted by a reputed organization tells that 91% of IT decision makers in Australia and New Zealand recognize the need to improve connectivity within their organization. But the survey also found that 50% of organizations were having trouble doing so. It is vital in any transformation program to engage in effective and constant communication across the organization. Provide clear messaging that stakeholders can understand and relate to. This can influence the culture of the organization, making it not only more accepting of the change but also more collaborative. And last but not least, lack of internal communication hamper customer support. Customer support team remains on the dependability of the technical people internally for fixing issue. Lack of communication with organization provides an within organization provides an opportunity to the customer to provide negative feedback resulting in failures of ongoing project. Therefore, keeping a valuable culture within organization can provide valuable feedback to the organization. Third comes as the speed and balance of transformation. Faster delivery of the transformation because data is the lifeblood of modern organizations. Organizations are turning to cloud based technologies to increase speed and flexibility for data and application. Accurate insights provide a competitive advantage. While organizations cannot afford to be slow in their transformation effort, they also need to find the right balance of how much to transform and how soon to do so. They need to deliver much faster than they have done before, but being overly aggressive with timeline and projects can be counterproductive. Whatever the situation, getting enterprise integration right is essential to transformation. Data is the lifeblood of modern organization. The data must be made easily available to business applications and ultimately can be a reason to be inefficient. Legacy systems and processes were consistently ranked in our research as key factor inhibiting business agility. So many organizations are turning to cloud-based technology such as integration platform as a service iPaaS, where iPaaS offers significantly better speed and flexibility for data and application integration. With application integration high on the agenda and speed, organizations are turning to iPaaS in order to increase flexibility and success rate of the projects. In a report from McKinsey Global Institute, it indicated companies that are truly data driven and that can gather, process, and analyze data at the same pace as it flows through the enterprise makes better decision. According to this report, data-driven organization that process fast and trusted data integrations result in 23x greater likelihood of customer acquisition. Again comes 6x greater likelihood of customer retention and 19x greater likelihood of profitability. Deriving accurate insight quickly and acting on them immediately becomes a competitive advantage in every market. So true, because having inaccurate analytics or even delayed insights can put you in a vulnerable position. One in which your competitors can overtake your market share by acting on industry and customer needs that you haven't yet identified. Then comes last but not least is the resistance to change. But with no change, the integration platform will lag behind the updates with the latest technology, resulting in the failure of the digital transformation project. Because change can be daunting to most people, especially after decades of stagnant environment and comfort. In order to convince the management to step out of their comfort zone, means challenging the status quo. But with no change, the integration platform will lag behind the updates with the latest technology, resulting in the failure of digital transformation project. There are certain changes like introducing cloud integration. A cloud integration platform can implement a central interface that handles security and authenticity. Overall, a cloud integration platform typically uses an application independent data format such as XML, which is extensible markup language. Cloud integrations are efficient through enough to eliminate that could lead to operational errors and multiple application integration. Multiple application integration. Some example of multiple application integrations are integrations of sales cycle from an e-commerce application to multiple ERP application, data sync from single ERP to multi-store e-commerce website, data sync process from e-commerce to an ERP, from an ERP to a warehouse management platform. Last but not least is hybrid integration. This has to be there in modern day integration platform because cloud-based integration and on-premise proficiencies are seamlessly working together in one sound central place. Also, hybrid integration solution offers maximum security and reliability as you integrate cloud-based solution with the existing on-premise application. With proper development and updates into hybrid integration platform, the failure rates of the projects can be minimized as customers look for updated technology and faster transformation process. That is the main reason to go for a data integration platform. So we have discussed the main areas of evaluating a data integration platform. We have also seen the challenges of iPaaS platform and the reasons for failure of many new platforms coming in the market. So we are almost on the end of our webinar, and I would give 5 minutes of the time to people who may want to come up with the questions. If any questions, please feel free to reach to us and write in the chat panel. We will be happy to answer. So, a few questions are coming in our panel, and I will try to answer as much possible now. The first question coming is like, what security concerns are there when talking about iPaaS? Well, it is always ideal to choose an iPaaS that can be trusted with sensitive data because security is important and utmost. Investing in an iPaaS that has robust security mechanisms such as data encryption, password protection, and information security standards are in place is always a smart approach. So please check the security concern supported by the iPaaS platform which you are planning to go for, because these are vital for your sensitive data. The second question I see here is, yes, what drives the iPaaS market? A very good question. Increasing transaction of cloud integration, cloud computing application is one major factor responsible for fueling the growth of the global integration platform as a service market. The ability of iPaaS solution in routing and orchestration of data flow, along with offering a simple way to implement API processes, workflow, and n number of application for the subscribers. So these are quite a important areas which drives the iPaaS market. The third question comes about our product AppSeConnect. So here we get to see the question as, can AppSeConnect integrate custom developed systems? Of course, yes. AppSeConnect can efficiently integrate custom developed systems since it is a generic and a one to any platform. If you are using a custom developed system along with one of the application we support, you can easily integrate them via AppSeConnect. To explore this integration, kindly connect to our sales team and brief them about your requirement. For integration related discussion, you can see here at reach here at sales@appseconnect.com. We are available in our Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. So you can reach us with whatever solution you want to talk about. The last question coming up is, how do I ensure that my data is secured with AppsConnect? As we own the hybrid technology, so whatever connection you make, it is all done in the AppsConnect cloud portal. But the sync is done on the on-premise agent, that is your local system. Therefore, all the credential of your application required for validation and syncing is stored in your on-premise agent and not on cloud, which makes your data much more secured while using AppsConnect. So these were the few questions which popped up, and for reaching us, you can always write to us. If you have any question, drop a mail to us. And regarding AppSeConnect, if you're using multiple applications and want them to be connected in order to manage your business process seamlessly, AppSeConnect integration can help you to do that. This smart iPaaS solution can help you make your apps talk to each other and automate your business process to boost efficiency and growth. So if you have any questions regarding integration and wish to take a demo of the platform, please reach out to sales@insync.co.in. Thank you for attending the webinar. Have a good day. Thank you.